I often get questions under my videos about the R36S console, especially about the availability of specific games. Many people assume that the game collections on these devices are limited to the ones pre-installed on the included SD cards. However, this is a misconception. You can not only expand your game collection with almost any game available for popular consoles from past years, but you can also install more demanding PC games, like Half-Life or GTA Vice City. How do you do this? That's what I'll explain in this video. But before we start, feel free to like this video and subscribe to the channel. First, let's clarify one thing. If your console shows that it has over 15,000 games, that doesn't mean you need all of them. You can delete the ones you don't plan on playing in the future, which will free up quite a bit of space on your SD card. To do this, remove the SD card from the console and insert it into your computer. From there, you can delete unwanted games from the appropriate folders. There is also a simpler method. You can delete games directly from the Options menu by pressing the Select button. Go to the Edit these games metadata section at the bottom of this list, then select Delete, and the game will be removed from your device. This method works in the arkos operating system. If you own a KingsHand K36 console, you can delete a game in a similar way. Hold down the A button on the selected game until the Game Options menu opens, then choose Delete Game and confirm by pressing A. Another situation is if you lose your entire game collection. For example, if you didn't replace the default SD cards after buying a new console. Budget consoles often come with low-quality SD cards, which are recommended to be replaced with branded, more reliable ones. So, when the default SD card fails, the entire game collection can disappear instantly. In that case, you'll need to buy a new SD card compatible with your console. I've discussed which card is best in another video. Be sure to watch it via the link in the description box. Don't forget to format the new SD card to FAT or exFAT and then be prepared for the lengthy process of copying your game collection onto the new SD card. If you're interested in games and consoles like I am, make sure to subscribe to my Telegram channel. You'll find a lot of interesting and useful information there. You can find the link in the description box. And before we continue, please like and subscribe to the channel. And leave a comment. This helps me promote the channel. Also, you can click the bell icon so you don't miss any new videos. Thank you for your attention. Let's continue. You might wonder where you can get a specific game if it's not in the game collection on your SD card. If the game you want is not on your SD card, you can add its legal digital copy manually. I want to make it clear that I do not encourage downloading pirated content. I am strictly against piracy and I do not support or condone downloading or share pirated games or content. To add a game, you must have a legal digital copy. You can easily search through Google for where and how to obtain a legitimate version of the game. Once you have the game file, remove the SD card from your console and connect it to your computer. The SD card already has structured folders for different platforms like NES, SNES, Game Boy Advance, PlayStation 1, PSP, and so on. Simply transfer the game file into the appropriate folder. After that, safely eject the SD card, return it to the console, and turn the device on. Open the corresponding section, and if everything was done correctly, the game will be ready to play. Perfect, now I can start it and enjoy the game. This way, I can add and play almost any game if it's not on my SD card by default. But that's not all. There's also a section called Ports. Here you can play games using the Portmaster application. For instance, I've already completed Half-Life. I'm actively playing GTA 3 and GTA Vice City. And I recently started Half-Life 2.
Not that I wish to imply you have been sleeping on the job. So wake up, Mr. Freeman. Wake up and smell the ashes.
I didn't see you get on. End of the line.
Welcome to City 17. You have chosen or
This stuff, it's all I have left.
Are you the only one?
About that beer I owed you. It's me, Gordon, Barney from Black Mesa.
I've explained how to run these kinds of games on your console in these two videos. Make sure to check them out via the links in the description box. With Portmaster, you'll significantly increase your console's capabilities, and the list of available games will expand dramatically. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I wish you pleasant nostalgia and successful completion of your favorite games.